Okay, so I was playing the black pieces in this, and I got to play a Caro-Kann, which I've been practicing, and we went for a mainline Tartakower here. And taking is best move. And then already we're out of theory, and I was like, what do I do here? Um, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just protect my pawn. I did consider pawn here to try to kick a bishop. Um, but ultimately I didn't make that move because I wanted to develop some of my pieces first. How do I know the opening name of these moves? Well, here I don't know the name, but here is a line I've been practicing from Chessable, and I'm taking a Caro-Kann course by Alex Banzia, who's an IM, and I've been studying that for, I don't know, a couple months now, and it's going really well. I'm enjoying the course. Um, okay, now did I make a blunder? Yeah, sure. I made some blunders, but we don't need to talk about that. It's fine. It's fine. Um, why do I like the Caro-Kann? Um, I don't know. I like the Caro-Kann because it feels like natural moves to me a lot of the time. There's a couple lines that are not at all intuitive, but a lot of the moves seem natural. It's a good balance between um, development and structure, and it's an opening that doesn't have many traps in it that I fall for, which is nice. All right, so yep, pretty standard opening here with development. You know, we're castling, we're getting the pieces out, nothing crazy. I moved my queen back here to avoid any discovered, like, things. I don't know, I didn't calculate very hard on that, but I just figured my queen didn't need to be on f6, so moving her back to prevent ideas here, as well as support here, worked for me. Continuing to develop, moving my bishop back because the position's starting to open and this pawn could potentially be weak, and this diagonal is beautiful for black here, so I did not want to trade my bishop for this horse. Shouldn't have traded there. It's fine. It's fine. And now I'm castled. We are good to go. Okay, we are approaching the tactic I wanted to focus on in this game. So my plan here, you know, they're trying to get material, so I thought my best move to keep pressure on the semi-open file was to bring my knight up. Engine disagrees. That's okay. I have disagreements often with the engine. And here the queen is attacking my bishop, so I slide it back to protect it and this pawn. And now, opponent made a blunder. Chat, what is the best move in this position? It was a really bad blunder. You guys can't see the eval bar, but here position is equal. Here position is -4. -4. I had to like double check that when I was analyzing after this game, because like going from equal to -4 on one pawn move is mind-blowing to me. And chat, yes, you are correct. Sacking the horse is the right idea because you do recapture the material. For example, if they were to take here, you can take the pawn with check and then grab the material back. So you're not actually losing anything. And I think the reason it's -4 and now it's actually minus almost 5 is because if we look at pawn structure here, it's not looking so good for white. Very weak king. Queen is just out of commission. You're missing why The pawn is the thing allowing that. Oh, that's a good thing to consider. Let's take a look at it. So it's not necessarily that the pawn is allowing it, it's that my move before the pawn move is lining the bishop up on this diagonal. And I think any move that doesn't deal with this is probably going to be a blunder. So actually white is losing a piece after b takes e4, king to h1, b5. And yeah, so you can see I was so excited about my tactic here that I then played not super great chess. But it didn't matter because the advantage was mine. And here is where I stopped playing very good tactical chess. Did I go for the pawn fork? Nope, I did not. I absolutely did not. Yeah, bishop, or not bishop, pawn b5 here was accurate and winning, and I did not make it. And there's a couple other times where I just had complete blindness to b5. I really didn't want to fork my opponent. But that's okay because my position is so winning, even though it's back to -2 here. My position's so winning that it didn't matter. It was game over. Game over, and not a ton to see here. I think my opponent allowed for back rank mate though. So let's take a peek at that. Yeah. So right here, they allowed for back rank mate and they resigned. Bloom effect, me too. Pawn forks are just a blindness for me. When I look at my chess.com insights, pawn forks is something that they're like, you missed all your pawn forks. Yeah, style points. Style points. Where here, I didn't care about this because instead, I was just going to win the game. And yeah, I made that move and opponent resigned because it's mate 2. So that was my game. And just wanted to very quickly show that because I know that brilliant moves are pretty great.